Hello guys and welcome back to the Laird Performance YouTube channel. Today we have this MK8 Fiesta ST in for a few upgrades. This one is going to be a complete transformation for the customer. We're going to be doing uni clutches, we're going to be doing side sills, we're going to be doing exhaust systems, hoses, you name it, it's getting it done. So we're going to get started with the clutch, as we think that's probably the easiest place to start, and that means that we can get into the hoses and stuff like that. Well, let's get cracking. Here we have a massive silicone hoses. We've got the Pro coolant hose kit. We've got the SD Performance, also coolant hose kit, but this is for some different ones. And we've got the SD Performance Big Boost Pipe kit. We've also got short shifters. We've got Maxton Designs parts and Miltech parts to go along with it. And I think that's pretty much everything. These things are an absolute nightmare to put on because there's just so many bits. But we're going to get cracking and get it all onto the car. This will probably take us many hours, but for you it's only going to be a couple of minutes. We're going to be starting with installing the uni clutch kit, because if we get the gearbox out it means that we can fit all the silicone hoses and stuff like that. But the uni clutch is exactly what I've got in my Mark IV Focus ST. This is the race version, so it comes with the fitting kit and the actual clutch. It's a twin plate clutch kit, which is really good. This will take 1200 Newton meters, which is more than this car's ever going to produce. This is exactly what you need because it makes the pedal feel just like stock. You don't want a big heavy clutch. I've been there, done that. It's rubbish. You definitely don't want that. With the car on the ramp, it was time to get stripping things down so that we could get access to everything we needed to replace. What I'm going to have to do now is jump down and see our friends at Angel Wax so that I can grab some stuff to clean the car with. So we need to get some like pre-washes and snow foams and stuff like that. Because we're fitting a body kit to this car, we need to clean some of the road salt and stuff like that off it, just to make sure it's got a good surface to bond onto. Make sure it's all spotlessly clean with no like waxes and stuff like that on it, otherwise the bond won't actually adhere to the car at all. So I'm going to go down and see John and the guys who manufacture all the Angel Wax products here in Scotland and grab some stuff there. I'm going to take this car down, which you guys are going to hear a little bit more about soon, which is going to be quite exciting. And then hopefully it should all be pretty plain sailing from there with the job. Stephen's already working his way through some of the hoses and stuff like that. It is quite a big job to do these hoses, and it's really time consuming, although it sounds like really simple. It's just a case of unloosening a bunch of clips and sticking on new hoses. It's just the amount of stripping involved to actually get into everything and make sure it actually seals up, which is the main thing with it. So I've just arrived down at Angel Wax now. I'm going to jump in and get our essentials. Good thing is this is only like 20 minutes down the road, if that. So it's quite handy whenever you need stuff, you can just hop right in and grab it for the trade counter. So I'm going to need some of that. Cleanliness pre-wash. Definitely need some of this as well because we're totally out. Going to need a new one of these as well because mine keeps falling off whenever I go to use it. So that is the actual snow foam bottle, which is really good. So I needed this, which is the pre-wash. This, which is the fast foam snow foam. This is very good. And I need a new one of these because I dropped mine and mine isn't exactly working anymore. So this is one of the things I like about Angel Wax as well, is they don't actually do this product off the shelf, but I wanted a TFR and the guys were kind enough to actually just whip it up for me and make it. So that's pretty minted. So we've got everything we need now to get back and get the car washed and get all the crap off it. Saying that, I don't actually know if we're even ready to wash it yet. Well, we'll find out where we're at once I get back. So John has warned me about the TFR though. He said don't drink it, don't get it in your eyes, make sure you wear gloves, gave me all the safety part. You know, I know that I'm going to like put it in my eyes or breathe it for that matter, but you know, Depends how manky you come home, I suppose. If you can't get the oil off your fingers, well, sometimes you need a bath and some TFR. Another thing as well, when I was speaking to John there, he was saying that sometime if I gave them a wee bit more notice, I could come down and we could actually go through and see some of the products and whatnot getting made in the actual back end of what you see, which would be quite cool. So comment down below if you'd like to see something like that, just seeing what actually goes into making some car chemicals. By the time I'd finished all this, the box was just coming out, pretty much all of the hoses were on, and it was time just to set up the uni-clutch kit. You know you've bought a fancy clutch when it's coming in a nice zipped case. Whoa, look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Nice twin plate clutch design. We've actually just done one of these and sent it out to a customer. It's for his Mark IV Focus ST, but this is the exact same clutch that's going to be put in this MK8 Fiesta ST. With the uni clutch, what you get is a fitting kit like this, which basically works out like you've got different spline adapters, you've got the clip here to retain them in, you've got this big ring that allows you to fit it to different flywheels, and then naturally all your bolts and stuff like that. Worst. These caps always end up sticking in here and then trying to get them out, they break into a million bits. Well, the car's really coming together now. We've got loads of nice orange hoses on here. You can see them everywhere in the engine bay. Just realised though, we need to put a strut brace on this, which was added on to the full order once everything was already put in, so we'll need to take some of this off again and put it on, and we still need to get that cap out, and that's not going to be fun. It's not going to be fun at all. And then finish off the exhaust, but it's coming together now, so I'll need to clean all this up, etc., because naturally when you're fitting all these things it's going to get a wee bit dirty, but it's looking good. Now what we're going to have to do is get the car all washed, because we can't try and put this body kit on if the car's dirty. It's just not going to stick if it's all contaminated and stuff like that. So my dad's just washing it, putting some snow foam and that on it and getting all the muck off it. Well, now that it's all washed, etc., we can now get back on with the actual fitting of the rear diffuser, the side sills and the front splitter as well. The only kind of criticism I have of this exhaust is this particular pipe here. You have to cut that, so if you're a novice trying to fit this, I would recommend not even bothering, because if you've not got the tools to cut this nice, you could make a total mess of it, and then next thing you know, you're not able to fit the exhaust at all, because this needs to be cut to a specific length. Realistically, I think that this should be coming cut, because you know what you're actually paying for the system. Once it's on the car though, it is really nice. There's nice wee brackets that you're provided with it to make sure this all fits correctly and stuff like that. But we're going to keep cracking on and getting this all done and dusted, and then we'll show you the final product. Well, I don't know about you guys, but I definitely think this car is looking a lot better than when it came in. All the side skirts, the front splitter, and especially the rear exhaust make a lot of difference to the overall look of this car. And also you've got the performance benefits of the GPF back exhaust as well. The silicone hoses, although an absolute nightmare to fit, the end result is absolutely fantastic. It all ties in with a nice orange paintwork now. So we hope you've enjoyed this video, guys. Make sure to like, comment and subscribe, and stay tuned for the next one.